Hey there, and welcome. Thousands of foreigners are already making some serious money out in Pattaya. We're talking bars, restaurants, villas, property investments, the whole deal. In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can get in on that action. So let's dive right in. It's a huge dream for so many people, right? The idea of investing somewhere new, a place where the opportunities are just growing year after year. Well, today, we're zoning in on one of the most exciting and profitable spots in all of Southeast Asia, Thailand. All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll look at why Pattaya is such a hot spot. Then we'll get into the classic and the more modern ways to do business there. After that, we'll dive into the real power of real estate, introduce you to a crucial partner on the ground, and then finally, show you how to get your own journey started. Now, everybody knows Thailand for its incredible culture and stunning beauty. But what's really happening is it's quickly becoming a top-tier destination for business. Every year, more and more people are coming not just for a vacation, but to build real long-term income. And Pattaya, it's right at the heart of that entire boom. Okay, so that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to see the opportunity, but it's a whole other thing to know what you can legally and practically do. So let's break down the most popular and profitable options, starting with a true classic. Let's talk about the bar and restaurant business. This is, without a doubt, one of the most successful ventures for foreigners in Thailand. Think about it. Cities like Pattaya are world famous for their nightlife. That creates this massive built-in customer base that's just always there. And the demand? It's pretty much constant. You've got this steady flow of tourists coming in from all over the world all year round, which keeps these businesses highly profitable. Sure, there's competition, but the tourism industry is so huge that the demand stays incredibly strong. What's really interesting is the strategy a lot of smart investors use. Instead of building a place from the ground up, they just take over an existing running business. And this is such a brilliant move because you get to completely bypass that whole setup phase and start making money from the very first day. But hey, nightlife isn't the only game in town. Let's shift gears to a more modern strategy that's become super popular. It often requires a lower initial investment, but it still offers these fantastic returns. I'm talking about the pool villa rental business. See, there's been this huge shift in how people travel. And this is key. More and more, travelers are moving away from traditional hotels. They want the kind of private, luxury experience that a villa gives them. They're prioritizing space, privacy, and that feeling of exclusivity. And honestly, the business model itself is surprisingly simple. Get this, you don't even have to own the property. You just rent a luxury villa, you list it on all the big international platforms, Airbnb, Booking.com, Agoda, and they do the marketing for you. With good management, you can create a really consistent year-round income stream. Okay, so now let's talk about building some serious long-term wealth. For that, we're going to turn to real estate. Specifically, investing in condominiums in Pattaya, which is one of the safest and most secure paths for any international buyer. So this right here is the absolute crucial point. A lot of people just don't realize this, but foreigners can have 100% legal ownership of a condominium unit right in their own name. This makes it a really solid, secure foundation for your entire investment portfolio. And the market totally backs it up. Pattaya is one of the fastest growing real estate markets in the entire country. With property prices going up by an average of 7% a year, your investment is basically designed to grow in value just by sitting there. But of course, there's always a next level move, right? Just buying a condo is great for sure. But if you want to maximize your returns from the very beginning, well, there's an even smarter way to play it. And here it is. By buying a condo during its pre-launch or early construction phase, you get in at a much lower price. So, by the time the project is actually finished and they hand you the keys, that property's value has often already jumped by 20 to 25%, sometimes even more. That's a huge profit already baked in before you even get started. So, think about it like this. When you invest in a condo in Pattaya, you're not just relying on one way to make money. You're actually setting up two separate, really powerful income streams, all from a single asset. Let's see how that works. Okay, so let's break it down. First, as we just saw, the property's value itself is going up every single year. That's your long-term wealth growing. And second, you can rent it out to generate monthly passive income. It's this one-two punch that makes it such a powerful strategy for building wealth. And here it is. This is the big question that stops so many potential investors in their tracks. You see the opportunity, right? But the logistics just seem impossible from thousands of miles away. I mean, how do you find tenants? Who's going to handle maintenance? How do you manage it all from another country? And this is exactly where having a trusted partner on the ground becomes absolutely essential. For instance, a company like Mia Solutions is literally designed to solve this exact problem for foreign investors. A really good local partner is going to be a government-registered company, like Mia Solutions is in Pattaya. Their entire focus is on helping foreigners navigate the whole process, whether it's starting a business or making a smart investment, and giving you complete support from start to finish. This is what a real one-stop solution looks like. They can help you out whether you're looking to take over a bar, set up a villa rental, or invest in property. They handle everything. And most importantly, a service like this offers full property management, which means they take care of your asset while you're back home. So why is now the perfect time to get started? Well, it's simple. Pattaya is one of the fastest growing economic and tourism cities in all of Thailand. It's pulling in millions of visitors every single year, creating this incredible landscape of business opportunities that are just right for the taking. And, one of the biggest hurdles, communication, that can be taken right off the table. If you find a partner with a multilingual team, it just ensures the whole process is simple and crystal clear for international clients, no matter where you're from. So if you're ready to stop just thinking about it and you actually want to explore these opportunities for yourself, the path forward is pretty clear. The big takeaway is this: reach out to a trusted local partner, get the conversation started, and begin your own journey to building an investment portfolio in paradise.